One of the only things that frightens the ruling elite, the masters of sociopathy with their robotic movements and their squinty eyes, two can play at this game. One of the only things they fear is when the workers unite against them. That's nightmare stuff to them. To them, that's like being forced to watch an entire Bert Kreischer comedy hour. So whatever you do, do not organize a union in your workplace, because that would upset the bosses very much, and we definitely do not want to do that. They are the titans of industry. They have enough on their plates, like filet mignon and toasted panda bear eyeballs. Too chewy, I find. So here are the steps you should not follow to not organize a union and not fight back against the ruling elite. Do not. Step 1, to not do. Talk to your coworkers. I know that might be hard for some of them, especially Nancy with the cats who are always sick and she always needs your help diagnosing them. I don't know why a cat would hide behind the potted plants, Nancy. I don't know. But still, it's worth the hassle. I mean, it's not worth the hassle. Don't do it. Absolutely not. Don't discuss workplace issues like wages, benefits, your manager Derek with his hands that wander more than Moses in the desert, and workplace conditions like how the coffee pot always smells a little like cooked human flesh. Why is that? Does it have to do with Peter who works in the copy room? Quietly gauge their interest in forming a union, or rather, don't. Step 2, to not do. Build an organizing committee and connect with other union organizers. Contact other unions in your industry so they can help you through the process. Like if you work at Starbucks, reach out to other union reps in the service and genocide funding industry. Or if you work at Amazon, reach out to other union folks who have also been kidnapped and locked in a warehouse until they successfully earned their freedom by mailing 100,000 shoes and dildos to bored Americans. Union organizers can provide resources, answer questions, and help develop a strategy to not follow. Step 3, to not do. Know your rights, or rather don't. Or if you learn them, then forget them, like I do with every single person's name I've ever met. I don't know what that is. Whenever someone that I'm meeting says their name, I just hear, "Nice to meet you, It's a pleasure." Anyway, educate yourself and your coworkers about your rights under the National Labor Relations Act, which protects the union activities you totally aren't involved in. Step 4, to not do. Sign union support cards. Gather signed authorization cards from a majority of employees to demonstrate support for unionization. Of course, cards are just the traditional path. You can also collect signed bags of collected scabs to demonstrate your love of management, signed Molotov cocktails to demonstrate your love of management, or signed pieces of the boss's car that happen to have all fallen off all today. Step 5, to definitely not do. File for an election. Submit the cards or car parts to the National Labor Relations Board, NLRB, to request a union election. Continue campaigning during this period. Keep it up, or rather don't. You stop that. And finally, step 6, to not do. Win the election and negotiate. If the union wins, begin negotiating a contract to improve wages, benefits, working conditions, and have Derek's fingers surgically removed without anesthesia. If you're united, you'd be surprised how much you can achieve, but you shouldn't. Also, Donald Trump, upon taking office, immediately made the unprecedented move of firing one of the members of the National Labor Review Board. This decision leaves the NLRB without quorum and severely limits its ability to function. But don't let that get you down. A severely limited ability to function is what this country runs on. As President John F. Kennedy Jr. once said, "We do not do these things because they are easy. We don't do them because we have a severely limited ability to function." God bless America.